telling you every single thing that I did to get monetized for free. I have no desire to put all of the secrets and the trial and error and the bumps in the road and the blood, sweat, and tears. I have no desire to put it behind a paywall. So you're going to want to make sure to listen. And we're also going to walk through Santa Monica, California while we're doing it. Okay. So first thing, we need to get you to 4,000 watch hours, and it has to be within 365 days. Okay. So 4,000 watch hours within 365 days. That is going to require you to do videos that are at least 15 to 20 minutes long. Now, this is my big secret that I did throughout the last 5 years. Yes, it did take me 5 years to get monetized, but it's going to only take you 1 year, even less than that, to get monetized if you implement everything that I'm going to tell you in this video. So what I did was I went live as much as I humanly possibly could have. Okay, so for the last 5 years, I've been going live at least 2 to 3 times a week. Now, what I would do is I would go live for at least an hour, hour and a half. Now, what most creators don't think about, new creators, they don't realize that the juice, like the real meat of what you're trying to say, especially if you have content that is about fitness, about nutrition, about motivating and inspiring, the real juice doesn't get till about 30 minutes into the live, right? So when you start having people answer questions, even if you only have one person that gets on your live, once the questions start coming, 1 or 2 people are popping in on your live, they ask you a question, and then it really triggers real life experiences, real life storytelling. And all of a sudden you'll realize that you are just spilling out so many diamonds and gems and just heat, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to go live as much as you can just to practice speaking, right? Practice getting better at being able to speak, being able to get in the flow. And then number 2, being able to connect with your community, and you're also building social proof at the same time. But what you're going to do with those live replays, okay? So you're going to post it, and what you're going to do is you're going to then take 10 to 15 to 20 minute clips and then post them in your video section. So that's exactly what I did. And this is how I was able to get subscribers at the beginning, because what I would do is I would have no intro. Okay, so that's number 2, no intro. Okay, just get right to the point right at the beginning. That is the new wave. Yes, if you get more established later on, you can maybe do an intro. But what people really love, and you can even scroll down my videos and look at my most viral video right now. It's actually pinned on my homepage. If you read the comments, people are like, I love that you just got right into the video. You don't have this long intro. Okay, so let's respect people's time, and let's, kind of like let the community guide exactly what they want to see from you. Now, of course, you want to keep your morals, your values, like you don't want to become just beholden to your community. But if you are asking people for views, you want to give them something that they actually want to spend time watching. All right, so I listened, right? They don't want intros. I don't do intros. So when you post clips, 10 to 15 minute clips in the video section, and you start it from a place where it got really juicy in your live and you just start it there, that's how you end up capturing people's attention, even though people don't know who you are. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. Like, have you ever come across a page and you know, something about the title, something about the thumbnail, you click on it and they just get right to the point, and it's almost like they're just jumping right in. Well, most of the time, what you guys don't know is that some of these people are just reposting clips from their live replays, and they're posting the best, meatiest part of the live. So that's what I did. Okay. Another thing that I did was I went into the settings and I made sure to put all of the tags about what this page is about. So I have a wellness self-development page. Okay. So we are in pursuit of embodying that next level, and we do it through the lens of wellness and self-development. Now that umbrella is pretty big, right? So that encompasses fitness, it encompasses nutrition. I am vegan-ish, right? I am plant-based-ish, right? I don't eat meat. So I put all of that and I tagged it in the settings on my channel. So if you want to know exactly how to do that, go ahead and click a couple videos back and you'll see exactly what I did. So just click in the video section and you will see what I did. I'll actually pin that video down in the comments for you to be able to, I do a whole tutorial, a walkthrough of going behind the scenes and showing you in the settings section of what I did, okay, to add all those tags. So you can add over like 100 tags, and no matter what, if somebody is searching a certain topic and it happens to be within your niche, you have a potential of popping up more than if you did not have those tags in the behind the scenes, in the YouTube studio. You want to use the YouTube studio. You want to use the website. You don't want to use the app for this. Okay. So again, I'm going to post that video in the tag comments. And so it will walk you through step by step, completely for free. Very, very clear. Read the comments. People loved how clear the instructions were on that. Okay. Another thing that I did was I posted shorts. Now, some people are like, well, I don't want to have just a shorts channel. I don't want the shorts to mess up my channel. This is the thing. If you're a new channel and you are not at the 4,000 watch hours, you got to use every single format. And that's what I did. I use the video section. I use the podcast section. I use the community tab. I use the shorts. I use the lives. I use my memberships now. I use every single feature that's available to me, because how are you going to know what is working if you don't try a little bit of everything and then do trial and error and make tweaks and changes along the way? So shorts, I believe, in my opinion, have definitely helped move the needle with my channel. And what I do is I do remixes specifically. Okay. So I also show what I do in the tagged video with that. But if you just type in how to create YouTube remixes and turn them into shorts, if you just type that in the search bar on YouTube, thousands of videos will pop up. So what I'll do is, like, even with this video that you're watching right now, I can turn it into a quick remix, which automatically puts it into the short section and it draws people to my videos. Okay. So I'll pick like 15 seconds of a really, really juicy, good part of the video, and I will put that into a short. Okay. And it funnels people into not only watching it in the short section, but then you can tag the long form video and they can click that long form video and watch the video. Okay. So make sure to do remixes. Okay. So the remixes, they end up going into shorts. And once you do that, it will invite the person watching, like, oh, wow, well, who is this creator? And if they see that there's a long form video tagged, sometimes they do click it and they do watch and they do subscribe. So definitely take advantage of doing the shorts. Another thing that you're going to want to do is to hit the 4,000 watch hours, get in your community tab and ask them what they want to see. You know, if you deliver on what your community actually wants to spend time watching, more than likely they're going to take the time to actually watch your video all the way through. So that's what I did. I did polls in my live videos. I would say, hey guys, is there anything else you guys want to see? Like, what are you guys liking on my page? I'm open for suggestions. Like, just humble, make sure to be really humble in this. And if you want to build a community, we have to serve the community, right? So that's what I did. And every single time my community asked for something, I made sure to deliver on it. And then if it wasn't quite, if I didn't really knock it out of the park, I would keep trying. Okay. So that's why I have even done a lot of the things that I've done. So we did, the identity shifting series on my page. We're doing right now the 2025 January reset. So those are things that kind of naturally came up in my community while I was doing lives. So that's why the lives are so important, because you end up collecting so much data from your community that it ends up kind of being easy, but you just have to go hard for 90 days. So that's another thing I want to say. Don't quit. There's literally no point to even think about quitting YouTube. If you have a 9-to-5, excellent. If you were thinking that you quit your 9-to-5 to go all in on YouTube and you still haven't nailed it yet, find another 9-to-5 that's super easy, that's not going to zap your energy, and do your 9-to-5, get your paycheck so you don't have to worry about where your bills are going to be paid from, right? And then use your creativity all in on YouTube. Don't quit. I went at it for 5 years. That's how I was able to hit the 4,000 watch hours, because I didn't quit. A lot of times people might not hit the 4,000 watch hours the first year, the second year, and then they just get discouraged. But you just have to keep going. Everybody has a different process. There's different reasons why some people knock it out of the park within the first 90 days. Some people take 9 years. Some people take 5, like me, right? So I'm just so happy I did not quit. So again, I know that sounds very simple and like, really, Ciana, that's just don't quit. Yeah. I mean, how are you going to hit the 4,000 watch hours if you end up quitting, right? So what I would do is just, even right now, it's like I was like, you know what? I don't usually go in Santa Monica area very often. So I want to get my 10,000 steps in and I want to find a cafe to work at. And that's what I did. And then sometimes I would go live when I would go to these cafes and or sit in my car and just go live and have conversations. And another thing that I did to get monetized on YouTube and get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours was I would attach going live to things I already had to do. So if you have to go run errands, schedule in, like get ready an hour earlier than you usually would. And if you only have time to film in your car, and this is the thing, it's kind of like a soundproof studio, right? It has a very good acoustic sound proof with it just being a car, like the way it's designed. And then you have the natural lighting from the sun, and you just prop your camera up and you're ready to go. Of course, make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings, make sure you are in a safe area, but don't make it that serious. In 2025, people are loving the authentic content. Like right now, YouTube is pushing smaller creators, and they just want to, it seems like people are loving hearing about real life experiences, real life examples, real life struggles, right? And if, you are, it's kind of like that neighborhood tribal type of energy where, it's like if you have a problem, you just kind of want to, knock on your neighbor's door and see if they can help you. It's like, it's kind of like that vibe right now. What's trending on YouTube is, hey, I had a problem. I was able to fix it. This is what I did. And people want to hear that from real people. They don't want to have to buy a $2,000 course on how to lose weight, right? Like that's what I did. It's like I had a whole series on how to lose fat, never gain it back. Series is another really good one, which I'll talk about in a second, but that's what I did. And then I created a quick little ebook guide. If you guys want to check that out, it's down below. And people were like, well, you know what? I've been watching her free content so much. I want to see what, I would like to see her organized step-by-step process, and people like it, right? And so what I love about going live on YouTube and posting as much as you can on YouTube is that you just get better. Like you're automatically going to get better just from trying so many times, right? Like it's kind of like the law of numbers. Like you just go for it as many times as you can. Yeah, there's the bigger creators that are going to say, don't do that, quantity over quality or quality over quantity, or quality over quantity. But you have to just try first to even get decent. And then maybe you can scale back and just really hone in on the quality. But when you're at the beginning stages, like it's just good to go all in, try everything for 90 days and then start to do it what works, okay? So that's what I did to hit the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I went live as much as I could, took clips, reposted them in my video section. And then once I posted them in my video section, I would do remixes and put them in my short section. And I just did that as much as I could. I listened to my community. I really showed my genuine interest in what my community was going through. If you are trying to figure out a niche, a really good niche is if you can solve problems in any kind of area, right? So it could be mechanics, it can be knitting, it can be clothing, whatever, right? Pick something that you can solve someone else's problem in, and it's kind of like a guaranteed win, all right? So make sure to click down in the pinned comment of exactly what I did and I show you behind the scenes of what I did for YouTube to start pushing my page out even more. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Catch me on the next one. Bye.